Of Barbie?
Yeah.
Your
But
mom? Did your mom bring it back or something?
yes. But anyways, so I was trying to explain the rules of I was trying to explain my rules when I was watching them, which only applies to when I'm watching them when no one else is at home, which is no screaming, no fighting, and just don't be a jackass. Which are very, very little rules you would probably have in your own household.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to explain that to Mo, and Mo, and being spoiled disappointment that he is like, I'm getting on my phone. I'm not gonna pay attention. I don't have to listen. And I'm like, you never listen. So I do the iconic parent thing where I snatch his phone to force him to listen to the conversation. And now I'm gonna stop the story right here because we're gonna play a guessing game. I'm gonna have Medusa, stop stealing my fucking flies. Anyways, we're gonna play a guessing game before we continue the story for you to guess what the fuck he did in retaliation to me stealing his phone. Is it A, he bit me? Is it B, he punched me in the balls? Or is it C, he screamed at the top of his lungs? Did you hear what I said?
I'm not shy. I didn't hear anything before. Um, the guessing game.
Okay.
I mean,
So
after.
you're gonna have to guess what Rowan did in retaliation for taking his phone so he can listen to the conversation like a normal human being.
He crashed out with a baby in one of the pit.
Let me give him the fucking options real quick, okay? Option A is he bit me.
He
Option
bit you.
B is he screamed. Let me finish. Option B is that he screamed at the top of his lungs, or C, he kicked me in the balls.
All of them.
No, actually, it's options A and B combined.
Yeah. I think you're not the last one.
He screamed, kicked his feet onto the wooden table, which that is pure wood, so that shit breaks. Oh, he would have lived to see the light of day if my stepdad found out. But anyways, so he screamed, kicked, and then he fucking charged towards me. He grabbed my arm and he full and tried to bite me like a fucking rabid dog. Um,
That's hilarious.
um, yeah, that also shows how spoiled it is. And in retaliation, obviously, if someone gets bit, they're going to fight back. So that's what I did. And I tried to give them an outside fish hook, which, if you know what a fish hook is, where you put your finger on the side of someone's cheek, like you put your finger in that mouth and you fucking yank their cheek. I basically tried to do that, but I tried to claw at his cheek, and I accidentally jammed my finger into his eye.
Oops.
So
Oops.
I did feel a little bit bad because of that, because I meant to just like grab his fucking cheek and yank it back like it was an outside fish hook.
Yeah. That one, yeah. I didn't feel bad about that
Uh, that was not the target I tried to hit, but um, and so then I told my mom about the situation, obviously, because I knew Rowan was probably going to either way, and my mom
one. Yelled
starts
at
to
you.
throw a fucking period. She starts to throw a fucking annual period hissy fit all because
Why
Rowan's
would you
getting
do
punished
that,
for something.
Landon? You're harassing your brother.
I actually wasn't really that close. She just told me that, okay, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop. I'm like, no, I'm not going to. You left me in charge. I'm going to set my own house, my own thing of rules or you're gone. And if you can handle that, then maybe you shouldn't have me fucking watch them.
Yeah, actually, that's fair.
That genuinely pissed me off. All because Rowan's starting to actually get fucking punished now. She has to throw a fucking hissy fit about it. It genuinely pisses me off.
Yeah, yeah. My own niece. She's really bad, so I try to be the boss because they don't really try to be the boss. Too. She hits and pulls hair and everything. All anything under the sun.
Okay, well, at least your mom's
Yeah, yes, he's the youngest, and you two are the oldest and
Well,
youngest.
the
And
youngest is gonna get fucking drop kicked.
yeah, the, you know, yeah,
But here's the thing. She makes the excuse that they're young. What the fuck was my excuse then for you to fucking beat my ass if I would have called you a bitch? If I would have called you a cunt? If I would have flipped you the fucking finger?
is it she?
What
Yeah,
was my excuse?
wait, is she like bossy to you, or is she just like chilling, don't care anymore?
She's bossy. She's like fucking cocky and goes on her period. She has like that fucking smug, pissed off attitude every time she speaks. That's how she is with all of us. But so, for example, um, hold on, I'm eating and drinking.
Yeah, I know.
Um, so, for example, if I were to go to my mom right now and flip her off and call her a stupid cunt, I would probably get my ass beat and no computer for like 2 fucking weeks. Now, if Rowan and Autumn were to do that, barely even a slap on the fucking wrist, barely even a controller yanked away from their hands.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's
So I
pure.
went to Autumn. So I went to Autumn because Autumn also kind of hates my mother as well. So I knew I could trust her with info. I told Autumn that, hey, after my 18th birthday, if this shit continues a week later, I might be moving in with Chris and I might be cutting ties off from mom.
Nothing. And I might start making you pay if you, like pay money right from rent. That's like the path trajectory it's going. It sounds like.
And both the ones with a salad is, she better not be doing that shit as soon as I turn 18. But hey, if she does, that's another reason for me to move out.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm not about to deal with these unfair and cruel punishments all the way till I'm like in my fucking 30s and I'm forced to live with you. I'm not
Yeah.
about to fucking deal with that.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, so at some point before March 23rd, I need to ask Ronnie if I can move in with you guys just in case if this shit continues.
That would be crazy.
Oh, Ronnie wouldn't even have to pay that much for my fat ass. Because you and me are like almost the same height, so most of your clothes would fit me.
Yeah.
So on top of that, Ronnie doesn't really need to buy like 10 times more clothes when it comes to school stuff. You guys are fucking stocked on food, so that's also not really a problem. Really, all you guys have to worry about is something that's very nice. I know, even if Ronnie says, "Oh, can we live in that house?" And we go to my tree house and like get back down and fucking love that. Fucking
You
stupid.
should just live with the king. That's hilarious. Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, you guys haven't checked on me in 2 weeks, and I'm just a fucking skinny little corpse in the fucking corner of the tree. I can make it work. Don't worry. like women that don't get punished for like from where they're born all the way till they're like 16. And no, screaming at your child is not really a punishment.
No.
That either A just makes them hate you, or B they get used to it and they start yelling at other people.
Yeah. Honestly, that just makes it worse.
Yeah, that just makes it fucking worse. So I don't know what the fuck that fat whale's fucking doing by like yelling at women. That's not gonna do anything. Yeah, so I told Autumn that people like Ryan, they're gonna grow up with everybody hating them, and they're not really gonna have any friends. So Rowan's gonna end up being alone. Which I mean, like, I don't care about Rowan as is, but like, I still kind of wish he would grow up to like have at least like maybe two friends, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I even told Autumn, hey, and it's gonna sound really cringy when I say it, but there's I'm gonna fucking cover you because it's fucking Buffalo chicken sandwich. I swear to God. Anyways, sorry, my cat's being a little shit and aggravating me by trying to steal my food. Anyways, I even told Autumn, and it's gonna sound really fucking cringy when I say it, that she needs to find her own Christopher, and she said she already has, so that's a good thing. And I told Autumn that, hey, do not be an asshole to that friend because you don't want to lose them. You can joke around with them, but genuinely do not be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's my motto. If you're gonna find friends, find someone that doesn't make fun of you, doesn't treat you like shit, and doesn't make fun of you for like half of the disabilities you have, whether that be autism, ADHD, missing arm, missing legs. Because even with some of the shit I say to you, because I do genuinely care about you.
Yeah. I knew that.
Compared to someone else like Sylvie, though, we don't talk about that. But anyways, so much fucking lettuce on this burger. I fucking hate it when they put lettuce on this shit. Like, it's Rowan is so bad to the point I don't even want to play any games with him. Anytime he's like getting out of Roblox, I'm like, no. And then I open Roblox 5 minutes later.
Yeah, that's funny.
I genuinely don't fucking like him. And I hate the fact that he's trying to get you to fucking gift him skins on Fortnite just because I can.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like,
I know. I thought that's hilarious.
okay, yeah, it is hilarious, but at the same time, that genuinely feels like he's trying to fucking like take the title of best friend from me because
Yeah,
I
that's
just
what I
beat
was feeling too. I was feeling like that as well. Like he's trying to take me from you. That's not.
hey little buddy. Sorry you don't have any friends, but like, can you not spill mine? Thank you. Like, just because you don't have your own Christopher yet doesn't mean you get to steal mine. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I was feeling the same way. It felt pretty weird.
Hearing you say no, Rowan, and then him fucking like screaming and crashing out is genuinely the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, yeah,
As you can tell, he's one of those kids that like fucking almost make all the glass in the house by screaming because they can't get what they want.
yeah. That's it's kind of funny. Have you do you know any games that you can build like something like not Minecraft?
Yeah.
Like, do you have any games that you can like build stuff? Like, it's just about building things. I don't know.
I mean, technically, I have House Flipper 2 and House Flipper 1.
I mean, like it's like all it's about is building. Like,
The scrap mechanic is fun. It's where you build like
oh,
cars and all that stuff.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if that's what counts as well.
no. I just want to watch it. Something. It's not it. That's something. It's about.
I would have to be installed.
It's a game. It's not that game. I don't know. I watched it when I was little. Or, I don't know. That's all I would do. And I want to rewatch some rewatched it.
Oh god, you're having one of those moments.
Yeah. I've been having this for a while. I always try to find a game. This is like something that happens every
I hate
night.
it when that
What?
I hate it when that shit happens and then it fucking ends up on your YouTube recommended like a fucking week later.
Yeah, that happens. That's not a lot, but this one just keeps on happening over and over. It's because I can't find it anymore.
It's probably because it's a game that doesn't really exist anymore.
Yeah, it was really just all about building, I believe.
Well,
I
it
tried.
turns out it was actually fucking Minecraft all along and you just didn't know it.
No, it was way more complex than Minecraft.
So then there was a very good chance that my guess was right about it being scrap mechanic because that game is very confusing sometimes.
Yeah, but it wasn't like square. It was like 3D shapes, like not like blocks
Well,
and stuff.
here's the thing, even with scrap mechanic, scrap mechanic is 3D shapes.
Yeah, but
Like obviously the color and textured and all that, but like still you have circles, you do have squares, you have different types of shapes mixed together.
maybe I don't think. Maybe. No, I don't think it was scratch mechanic. I remember watching it. I would remember this. I watched scratch mechanic too when I was little. It wasn't cartoony. It was kind of more realistic appearance.
Hold on. You said you watched this when you were 6, right?
No, not six. It was probably when
Okay,
I.
well,
Why? Wait, why about six? What?
because I could have looked up the date. I could have looked up the date and I could have looked through all those games of that year.
Yeah, I tried. That's what I was also thinking.
And maybe the year before, just in case.
I think it was probably around like 10.
So around 10 and okay,
That
that
was
doesn't really narrow
around
it down that much.
probably like 2017.
Okay, that definitely doesn't help then, because holy shit, we got overloaded with games back in 2017. That does not help.
Video games where all you can do is build. Oh, I didn't know. Video games is where you all can do is build, not Minecraft.
I would like Hasbro to like Dead by Daylight. I think that'd be awesome. I don't trust it.
I remember one video specifically that it's like it was building things It was building things and rating them. It was like viewing all the builds that people built. It was like all in like people that people built. It was like putting them all in one thing. And one of those things were Thomas the Chain on like spider legs. I remember that one.
That would be was the chain red?
This I don't know. Wow.
Because that was Choo Choo Charles from the horror game Choo Choo Charles.
When was that
I'm
made?
not even. I think I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah, I remember there's a thing called Choo Choo Charles.
Okay, when the fuck was this released? Oh, 2022
That was
of
way
December.
that was way before. Let's see, maybe wait, try that. Wait, I don't think it was. It could definitely be 2022, but I don't think it
It's not
was.
a game. It's not really a game I'm building. It's just you upgrading a train and doing a bunch of side quests and shit like
No,
that.
it was that was with that was within a game, a different game. Like somebody just built that randomly, and it could definitely be 2022 when this game is around. This should most definitely be because 2022 was 4 years ago. It was around Christmas time too when I was watching it. Actually, I think that night, that day, that same day, Gavin and actually I think it was most definitely Christmas Eve, like the day after Christmas. So I remember when Gavin was little, my Uncle Paul and would take him here so we can do Christmas the day after Christmas. It was a couple of days before Christmas. Of what year? I don't know. But it's definitely when I was little because I remember that day we got this little weird robot looking thing. We both
All I'm
got one.
hearing is English. That's all I'm hearing because I don't really know what the hell this game is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Next week's episode, songs of Hasbun's the new build. Someone made a list of like the actors that would be in the songs.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at um, games is where you can all you can do is build and people can test your creations. Wait, that might have been a good thing.
You know, gonna find it, dude.
I
If you
know,
put that in, you're gonna get like thousands of fucking games.
I know. I'm only looking at it up on Google too.
Yeah, you're fucked. Chris, I
Yeah.
found a list of like the songs we'll be getting next week with the actors that's in them. So we have Bad Whip Us, which features Vox, ZZ, Zestial, Trick, Abel, Velvet, Valentino, and Camilla. So basically, almost all the Overwatch from season one, and then we have Abel, which is Adam's son for some goddamn reason, and then we have Vox Popular features Lucifer and Vox. Then we have Vox VEI, which is just Vox himself. Love in a Bottle, which features Husk, Velvet, Nifty, and Cherry. And then Losing Streak, which is Angel Dust. And then Easy, which features Raggy and Charlie.
I smell it. I was gonna say I smell a weird smell. I don't know why I smell it, but never mind.
You have face for Abel. Oh my fucking god, that's great. Yeah, so I can't play 2v8, even
TV.
though it's bad.
Why?
Yeah, hold on. Because it does this with 2v8 all the time, and it's a common bug in 2v8. you do like an S. Well, like you can play the match as normal, but then if you actually, and then halfway through it, you like, it's like you're lagging, but you're not at the same time. You're stuck in a position, but for everyone else, you're still moving around the map. So like with Ghost Race, if I do a stealth thing, I won't be able to like unstealth or whatever. And then if I try breaking a pallet, I'm stuck in the breaking pallet animation. But for everyone else, the pallet animation would finish and I'd still be moving around. Yeah, and it's a 2v8 only thing. And this happened last 2v8 as well.
Oh,
But for this 2v8, we got Dracula and Pyramid.
Dracula and Pyramid.
Hold on, this guy. We got Dracula here.
Wait, let me watch it too.
Humanity's a plague that must be eradicated.
I already seen Dracula, I believe.
Oh, he didn't fucking speak this time.
And Dracula and who?
Pyramid Head. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
Pyramid Head.
I have Pyramid Head.
I mean, these are already in. These people are already in. Did they just get different styles?
Oh no, Pyramid Head and Dracula have just been added this iteration of 2v8.
Really?
They're starting back the trend of adding two killers every time online with different skins for them.
Oh, no.
But
So
yes, Pyramid,
they weren't in 2v8 before.
they were not in the last iteration, no. These two are new.
Oh,
They're new to
you
2v8.
just two 2v8. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I
So this
thought.
is the
That's
one.
just like,
This is a new
yeah.
one they added for Pyramid. Play the torch. Play torturer. I was making sure I read that right. Yeah, he's wearing human fucking skin.
Human.
Yeah, that's human skin.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just looked at the bottom. You can see the fucking arms and shit.
Yeah, I see it.
He's wearing it over
Is
his
that a
fucking
mouse?
helmet. Yeah,
Like right in his in this like private place area. It's like mouse coming down with
I
chains.
think so. That's Dracula. It is. He's on trial right now, I guess. For 2v it only now, I'm pretty sure.
Kyle? Is that so you can play him early? Ooh, what's that one? That
This is
one
the
came
new
out.
skin? Wait, no, 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 it's not. Never, no, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, that
This
one's
is the
really
one.
cool.
This is one that's been out since he was released into the actual game. So
Okay.
when Dracula got announced and he got released to Dead by Daylight, you could buy this skin.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it, but it's cool.
He's a licensed character, so he's from the Castlevania series.
Yeah,
This this is the one you get because of 2v8. This is
TBA.
the one you can buy from 2v8. Scorched Terror.
Can I see the other ones also?
Yeah, then this is Darkness Reign. And then Chronicle of Terror.
Hmm. I don't like the style besides the top one, the this
Yeah,
one,
and then
and
we
the
have the
original.
then we have the two part one.
And I would just keep the original. I wouldn't buy no styles.
And then I can show you Pyramid Head as well. So then we have the what is this one?
Forge,
Isn't this the
Forge burn?
Forgeborn? Forgeborn. I don't know if this is the actually I don't think he has a hallowed I don't think he has a Halloween skin yet. So no, I think this is just a normal skin, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean it's alright I guess. Then we have Hornet Punishment.
Hmm.
Then Pyramid Blight. Okay, no, this is the Halloween one. Pyramid Blight. And then the Corrupted.
The corrupted.
Oh my fucking god, he's calling me. Hang yourself.
Yeah, I was like, who's that? It can't be Zoe anymore. I'm so used to saying Zoe. That's always what I said.
Yeah, and then I have to show off my boy blighted spring trap.
What's the blue one? Prestige. Never mind.
I love it. It looks so fucking cool. Yeah, and it fucking comes spring trap, which is just stupid, and I love it.
Yeah, it is.
I love this game.
The Blockland. Okay.
What skin's
And
your favorite for spring trap? Now that we have one new one.
favorite? Oh, ugh. Let me see again. Definitely um, the one with his face exposed or the new Halloween one.
Oh, so the movie one or the blighted one?
Yeah.
Uh, we're supposed to get another one this year, and then I have no clue about next year. But I know we're supposed to get one more this year, which I'm gonna get next that year and say it's the Christmas one. We're
Oh,
gonna get
Christmas.
like fucking Frozen Springtrap or some shit. We're gonna get Springtrap for blue.
And that might be funny.
But one of the developers said that one of the skins we're getting, one of the skins, one of the developers said it's their absolute favorite, which I'm guessing it's one we haven't seen because I don't know if it's the blighted one. I think it's a different one, which is probably gonna be a Christmas one because that's the only thing we have left of this year.
Hmm. Or Thanksgiving, but why would they make Thanksgiving?
Yeah, they don't really do it that much. I still want John Carver in this game. I think that would be awesome.
No makeup. That's not makeup. Mm.
I'm still waiting on Mario from 2P8. I'm still waiting.
No, myself.
I still want I still want John Carver in this game. I think John Carver would be awesome.
What?
What?
Yes. No. No. No
Oh
makeup.
yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
We might be getting Stranger Things Part 2 in this game.
Oh, what would that be?
In fact, no, probably. Yeah,
Oh,
actually, no,
him.
probably not because probably not because the Lich, which is in this game. Hold on, let me because I don't have him unlocked yet.
They might
The
do
Lich.
the something new for the new season. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, the Lich from Dungeons and Dragons. His actual name is Vecna.
Yeah.
So like they couldn't really do that for Stranger Things Part 2.
What, how about that big scary monster? You know what I mean? That big black thing. It looks like it's butter.
I don't watch Stranger Things, but I'm gonna take a lucky guess and say yes.
It's really big. It's like ginormous. Look at black things from Stranger Things.
I think I know what you're talking about. They probably want to add it in. It would have to be someone close to like Maya's height
Yeah.
or like demographics
But
height.
they can shrink him down.
Yeah, but do you know how
And
fucking weird and
what's
dumb that would look?
oh Landon, what's the thing from what's the guy that takes people in this
Pinhead? I have Pinhead.
yeah, the thing that takes people in this game. Like the thing that puts them
Oh,
in
the
this world,
entity.
the entity.
The entity. Yeah.
Yeah, I made like that's what I think. Those two are like the same thing, the entity and whatever the black thing from Stranger Things is.
Yeah, so then they probably wouldn't be added in. But the reason people think it's Stranger Things Part 2, which is the licensed chapter we'll get in January, the reason people think that it's in January because it had to be pushed back, um, is because with the recent PTV, other than like the scratch marks and like killer glow adjustments and whatever, where you can change the color, Hopkins also got a massive update in the PTV where like one of the parts of the area has one gen that only one survivor can work on. Now that's been changed to where there's another stairway that you can go up. So now it's a two-man gen and it's not as OP anymore.
Oh,
And the hooks have been changed to fit the Stranger Things
who's
vibe.
asking it?
PTV off the bat, you don't mind if I do.
What, Landon? Did you say something else?
Yeah, so part of the reason why people think Stranger Things
What?
is the January
Huh?
chapter is because a part of the Hawkins map got updated for the PTV, and the hooks have been changed to make play Bioshock.
Bioshock Tales. But I don't think
It's
I
the game that
watched
takes
it.
yeah, it's a game that takes place underwater. I have to like download it and stream it to you again. It's a fun game.
Again?
I've played one and three, but I don't think I ever could get through two
Uh,
because two was a pain in my ass.
that's the one that I told you about. It's the it's the thing. The, the bolt. The screw, remember?
Was the first game
Yeah.
Bioshock? All right, Chris. So this is Bioshock. This is the first one, anyway. Pay attention to this.
Yeah.
That was basically Bioshock 1. I kind of forgot to start the Bioshock 2, but oh well.
Yeah.
It's basically a game that takes place in an underwater city in the 60s.
Okay. Apparently next Fortnite chapter is supposed to be themed around Hollywood.
Oh, God. So you're telling me the entire season's going to be fucking collapsed?
I don't know.
It probably will be.
Apparently it's supposed to be James Bond. Supposed to be the
Well, I mean, we have to wait till the end of November and then we can find out.
Did you see the stream nutcracker that Spirit Halloween and Spirit Christmas have? And they have a stream on open shelf. Is it when I showed you it? Is that when you first seen it?
Over the years, oh, I saw that. I didn't know that. You
Yeah.
were getting crazy with it.
Lego has made sets based on which is where most of the movie takes place. The exorcism expressions, both of which show the effects of possession. One is grinning, and the other has wide eyes and a blank expression, which is how she looks when she's wood. Next is Father Marin, and he wears a black hat, which can be swapped out for a white hairpiece. He has a serious expression with glasses on, and he's wearing black vest and a purple skull. Finally, the last minifigure is Father Paris. I gave him the shaggy hairpiece in dark brown, and he's wearing a black hat. His facial expression is a tired one with some stubble to the wall and recreates the shallow hair. While I don't consider this an actual minifigure, I did want to highlight this design of the Pazuzu character that I'm holy water and came at all. So it's not
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yeah.
other than the titular Texas Chainsaw. Next is the first Stephen King character in this video, but certainly not the last, that being Carrie. Here she is in her iconic prom outfit covered in pig's blood. She's wearing a tiara and has a shocked expression, with just about every part of this figure being covered in paint.
Hold on, I got to a DVD lobby. I need to check if there's a Twitch streamer. Okay, there's no Twitch streamer. We're good.
I debated over whether or not to include Ash Williams, as well as the last figure in this Springtober pack, because they are both a little later than I would have liked. I wanted to make figures from 1980 or before, but ultimately I think that they both qualified as classic horror characters, and they are both very fun figures. Anyway, all that is to say that
I love it when people do that stuff. Because like it's people do a pussy to do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't it a good picture? Isn't it a good picture, Mom? I told my sister, isn't that a good picture? I'm remembering something. Yeah, I'm remembering something. That would be a good place for a picture.
feel like nobody else could. They gave us a brand new Arkham Asylum, which naturally means that the next step for them is to give us an Arkham City scale sequel by 2026. And seeing as they totally did confirm, but absolutely did confirm that they're working on something at Gamescom this year, it only feels right to start giving them ideas for the inevitable sequel.
Oh, so did you hear that?
Yeah, and that's the sequel.
Yeah, the Arkham Shadow, the VR game, which I haven't streamed yet. My headset's been having problems, and two, I don't think it will let me stream via Discord. So, yay.
This video is all about the things that I want to see in a completely theoretical sequel to Batman Arkham Shadow, which, since we don't have a name for, I will simply refer to as Arkham Shadow 2 for the duration of this video. These are in no way predictions nor insider information, just hopes and wishes for what I personally would like to see in camouflage and things out there. And hey, if they're still listening to me after all this time, maybe I can make some of it actually happen. Like a strange sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. Either way, let's get into it. But first, a little reminder for those of you that haven't played Arkham Shadow yet. Firstly, what are you doing? Secondly, my deal with Meta is still going on. So use the link in the description to get your very own MetaQuest 3 or 3 that comes with a
Shit, I may need to get a new one because this shit keeps on having that stupid boundary shit where it doesn't allow you to do anything with the headset because it can detect like your position in your room. It's doing that shit. I may have to get a new one at some point.
Yeah.
copy of Batman Arkham Shadow, as well as $30 in Quest Cash to get even more great games. You want to get in on this now because if they do end up announcing another game, you won't end up behind on the time. Alright, enough shilling. Let's get to my hopes and dreams.
Complete creative freedom. Welcome to Affinity.
Okay, I kind of moved on. There is one prediction that I have for this game that camouflage kind of handed right to me. Out of every single character, moment, what have you in Arkham Shadow, the only one
It didn't make sense why I was so tired all the time. I was going to bed.
What is that food?
So I talked to my
What do you make?
he ordered
Because
some
it smells like chicken or something.
base building in video games isn't just a mechanic. It's a lifestyle. Whether you're fortifying a zombie-proof bunker, creating a floating survival raft, or building a medieval empire from the dirt up, there's something incredibly satisfying about creating something from nothing. Today we're diving into 15 of the greatest base building games of all time. The ones that defined the genre, pushed it forward in some way, and stole way too many hours of our lives. Some of them are going to be cozy, some of them are going to be brutal, and you probably won't agree with this whole list, but let's get into it. Starting off at number 1, let's talk about one of the more controversial ones on this list, and that would be Fallout 4. Now listen, Fallout 4 wasn't even supposed to be a base builder game, but it absolutely nailed it. You start off fixing up a scrappy setting, next thing you know, you're wiring up turrets, running power grids, and building trade routes between towns like a post-apocalyptic tycoon. And with the modding community, it's a never-ending sandbox. Floating bunkers, creating cities, delivering life, the possibilities are wild. It's the best part. Your choices actually enhance the factions and storylines. It's chaotic, but it definitely works. DLCs like the Vault Workshop even added more to this base building genre, allowing you to build your own underground bunker. Take it a step further, and every single one of the DLCs gives you even more building options and new locations to build in. Fallout 4 is one of my personal favorite games of all time and had to make this list. Up at number 2, we got Medieval Dynasty, and this is one for all of you patient planners. You start in the woods, broke, cold, and alone, and over time you build a full-on medieval village with farms, workshops, and even generational heirs. It's a slow burn brilliant. Every building has a purpose. You're not just placing houses, you're placing an economy, legacy, and name that for centuries. It feels earned, and honestly, it's very beautiful to watch it grow. At number 3, we have to talk about Subnautica because when we talk about base building games, we have to talk about the ones that take the genre really turned it on its head. Sometimes it just hits you different. Building habitats help them live, surrounded by glowing fish or towering reefs, and occasionally giant sea monsters that want you dead. But your base is your lifeline. It's not just shelter, but oxygen too. You go from a tiny airlock to these massive seafloor animals. It's gorgeous, intense, and well, surprisingly emotional. At number four, we got Ark. Ark is pure chaos, but I want to zero in on survival evolved tips. Okay? It's chaos, but in the best way. You build a base because everything else wants to kill you. The wildlife, the players, the environment,
And mine,
the competition.
did you say Myers and what store and playlists? Do you know what a Sheets is?
Okay.
Yeah, then what's your point?
You start off with a few islands like exotic fish and tools guarded by enemies that are contained and named. There's a real satisfaction
Yeah,
in
actually, class.
uncovering
Don't know what it is.
and breaking.
Oh, okay, hold on. We got
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely.
Glory
Coming up at number five, let's throw it back to one of the OGs, Stronghold. Once you pick up your building, your leader is massive. Yeah, defending it with glowing oil and angry players. It wasn't just about building walls. You had to manage food supplies, morale, taxes, and whether your people liked you or not, there were always issues. And when the sieges hit, you better hope you place those archetypes just right. Even in 2025, Stronghold is one of
Streets
the
are
classics
spreading,
that
though.
strategy or base building. Check it out. At number six,
It's like a
building with
gas
bricks
station
and
store.
stone. Minecraft is still magic. Whether you're in survival mode trying to stay alive or streamlining
It has like everything. It has gas, it has food. But every time when you see a street truck on a road, you literally see a whole convoy. There's like 3 to 4 trucks in a row driving on the highway.
block by block, this game redefined what building in games could be. Redstone logic, auto farms, command block trickery. The deeper you go, the crazier it gets. And then you just go online and you see someone build a working computer or a functional city with public transport. I still don't understand how people are able to come up with the things that they do. It's true, Minecraft is infinite. At number seven, we got They Are Billions. This one, the stress simulator disguised as a steampunk city built. You're trying to grow a colony in a zombie-infested world, at any moment, you may
Hello.
be
Yeah, yeah, man.
Okay, let's see. Molly good.
infected, could crash through your defenses. Every wall matters. Every turret is a lifeline, and it's one of few games where a single crack in your base can lead to absolute disaster. But when you survive a horde and your base still stands, pure triumph. And a quick bonus for you
Streets
here
even
while we're
has like
talking about
cost car
top-down base
washes
building games,
sometimes.
I do want to mention Project Zomboid. Zomboid is one of those
You can
games
buy
where you
food.
are
You can order food from it too. So it's like a restaurant, gas station, store, car wash. You can fill up your gas. You can fill up your tires with tire pressure. It's like everything in one. And it's not fast food either. It's like 20 minutes to order food.
survival zombie simulation game,
What?
but still
Make
the
up?
base building mechanic in this is top notch. We're actively playing this on our live streams on a weekly basis, so hit that subscribe button if you want to see base building from a very different perspective. Alright, back on the list, let's talk about a
No!
personal favorite of mine.
On
At
your
number
face.
eight
On
is
your
Conan
face.
Exiles.
Yeah.
Conan Exiles is like
No, don't.
Ark's
Okay,
medieval
yeah, you're a
cousin.
zombie.
It's brutal, it's savage, and it's
What was
action
that?
packed. But really, you can build these massive fortresses and towering temples, even giant statues of
What
yourself,
the heck
because
did I
of
even
course you can.
do?
Then fill it with thralls, trebuchets, and furniture made out of some questionable.
The Guardian vendor by Ideal Electrical always beats the alternative. The alternative has too many kinks. The Guardian vendor has best pet airmen and indicators. The alternative is nothing like their measurements. Guardian vendor has a set angle stopper. The alternative looks good from one side. Guardian vendor has increased visibility markings on both sides. Based on your dating history, they got you love a red flag. It's cycle for only blue flags. Try the Ideal Electrical Guardian vendor.
I thought it was that. I'm fucking good for last Thursday.
Craving restaurant style ranch for your next tailgate? Just need three simple ingredients. Restaurant style ranch mix from Hidden Valley Ranch. It's that easy.
The game's building tools are surprisingly flexible, and it's one of few survival games where your base can actually feel epic. And a few years ago, they added the creative mode, allowing you to build completely unconstrained. Love Conan Exiles, cannot wait for what Funcom's bringing next with Dune. Now, it wouldn't be a base building list if we didn't give enough time to zombie survival because it is a genre of itself. And while we could talk about quite a few different zombie games on here, we put 7 Days to Die on the list at number 9. 7 Days to Die is what happens when you cross base building with tower defense and then throw zombies at it until it breaks. Every 7 days, the horde comes, and every 7 days, you pray your base survives. Structural integrity is a real thing. Misplace one support beam and your whole roof might come crashing down mid-siege. It's janky, yeah, but it's brilliant when it works. 7 Days to Die is one of those games that really feels satisfying when you're able to accomplish something quite substantial or have your base set up just right to provide the perfect defense and be just deadly. At number 10, we have to talk about floating base building games, and Raft is the first one that comes to mind. This one starts off really relaxed. You're floating on a piece of wood collecting trash, but give it time and suddenly you're building a multi-story cruise ship powered by engines and solar panels. Raft combines calm exploration with resource management, and every plane you place becomes part of your survival. Throw in story island, shark attacks, co-op, chaos, and you've got one of the most unique base building experiences out there. Now, when we're talking about
Yeah.
water-based survival games, we also have to give mention to games like Stranded Deep. Stranded Deep is a phenomenal base building game, but the focus is on survival and escaping. And so I didn't want to include it on this list, but it's still a great game with a really, really cool base building mechanic. Number 11, you probably knew it was going to be on this list at some point, but let's talk about Valheim. Valheim just feels right when you build. There's something about raising a Viking longhouse complete with roof supports and fire pits that scratches a very specific itch. What sets it apart is how the building system respects physics. If you don't reinforce your roof, it will collapse. Your structures feel earned, forged through effort, material gathering, and sheer Scandinavian willpower. Plus, trolls make great demolition testers. Imagine if Pokemon helped you build a survival compound and then gave you an AK-47. That's Power World. Power World is absurd in the best way. Your pals don't just fight, they farm, mine, craft, and build right alongside of you. And the more pals you collect, the more automated and advanced your base building becomes. It's weird, it's wild, and it's one of the freshest takes on base building in years, and that's why it's number 12 on this list. Number 13 on this list is Manor Lords, and Manor Lords is a game for anyone who's ever looked at a medieval painting and said, yeah, I want to build that. Every house, road, and pasture feels like it belongs in this world. There's no grids, you're building organically around land, river, and elevation. It feels like real town planning, and with real-time battles on the horizon, your base isn't just for show, it's your kingdom. Now, I know when we talk about base building, building castles is one of the most established aspects of this genre, but realistically, there's something so satisfying about building in the medieval period. At number 14, let's be real, you can't talk about base building without paying homage to Age of Empires 2. This game taught an entire generation how to wall off your town center, drop a castle just in time, and pray your villagers finish that damn house before the rush hits. What
Wake me up before I go go. That's a song I haven't heard in a long time. But Nate, this guy on YouTube.